After years of work, a group of scientists managed to tap into the noosphere, the Earth's informational field. An achievement comparable at best to the conquest of space.
Don't want the innocent to suffer? Then help me find the culprit.
And who the fuck are you?
And what do we have a decade later? The Zone, in our image, after our likeness.
My men are still lying out there, and I can't even bury them.
Died in an anomaly. Shot by loners. Found with a stone around his neck. Thrown off a cliff. Torn apart by dogs. You cannot kill God. Just like you cannot get rid of the sky up above. I am blind, but it is you who cannot see.
Reporting. What are your orders?
At your service.
We have a new commander on the field. Operation is a go.
Charging in.
Kill confirmed. Hostile targets are converging. Prepare to engage.
Proceed with caution.
Let me tell you the true story of a medic during the Pacific War. My story. Everything started at Pearl Harbor. It all seemed peaceful until the war started that day for me and everyone in my company. And so did my new life. I saw things that day that would change everything I thought I knew about mankind. From that moment, I followed my comrades to witness the fall of the Philippines and participated in Operation Watchtower, the Battle of Guadalcanal. I was but an aspiring medic at the start of the Pacific War, but the horror of war meant it didn't matter. My brothers in arms needed me, and I had to quickly find out how to properly do my job. I wasn't ready. One of the first lessons I learned was to treat the critically wounded first. Heavy bleeding, tears, burns, and even amputated limbs were the daily things I saw. My old life was over, and every moment became a dilemma. Comrades lying on the ground with different wounds. I couldn't save everyone. I had to make dreadful choices about who should be treated first and saved. But that was only the beginning. Time was of the essence as they were bleeding out, depending on their wounds. I learned to slowly drag them when they were bleeding a lot, and to carry them on my shoulder to quickly get them to medical outposts. This was also where I got most of my supplies. I didn't always get everything, so I made do with what I had, or checked other outposts. Bandages, tourniquets, gauze. Those were easy to find, but boy, morphine and plasma, they were lacking. But if healing the wounded had been the only thing I had to worry about, it would have been too easy. Dangers surrounded me at every given moment. I was under fire from bullets, bombs dropping on the battlefield, or I needed to slip through enemy lines under their watchful eyes. Losing sight of any of that would have meant that my brothers in arms and I would die. That's why I became a medic.
Ryan. The crash. Look, you can trust me. I'm a firefighter, right? I'm no angel, that's for sure.
Around the world, the giant monsters known as Kaiju are a menace.
Monster attacks taking place worldwide.
Complex collapsed underneath with
Scientists
300
are gathering here in Bombay.
We must plan carefully. The Kaiju are powerful, but predictable.
Open fire! Yeah! It's not enough! .12.
皆さんこんにちは。ワンピースオデッセイプロデューサーの都築です。ついにですね、来週発売となります本作なんですけれども、12月のジャンプフェスタでも告知させていただきましたように、発売直前ではあるんですけれども、待ちきれない皆様のために本作のですね、体験版を1月10日に無料配信することが決定しました。本作のジャンルは RPG ですので、本編でですね、体験できる要素は結構多岐にわたることもありまして、購入前にですね、どのような内容をご体験いただくのがベストかということを協議してまいりました。その中で、すでに予約いただいている方も、そしてまだ購入を検討されている方も、本作でしっかり内容をですね、理解していただいた上で、冒険に臨んでいただけるように、イベント等で皆さんに使用いただいた範囲を含みつつなんですけれども、ゲーム開始から1、2時間程度ですかね、をゲームプレイを楽しめるものを用意しました。具体的にはですね、冒頭でルフィたちが謎に満ちた島ワクルドに上陸してリムやアディオと出会うというこの作品の導入や冒険の目的、そして期間部分のゲームシステムを体験いただける内容になっています。この範囲を体験版にさせていただいた理由なんですけれども、物語にスッと入りやすいことも理由の一つなんですけれども、それ以外に本作が RPG であることに対して世界観への没入感などの側面ではすごく期待の声をいただいている一方で、飽きが来やすかったり、テンポ感が悪かったりなどの、RPG に特有の部分で、心配をされているユーザーの方も結構多いなというふうに、感じたことも理由になっています。本作はですね、その点についてしっかり、対応していることを確認いただくのにも、チュートリアルもですね、含んでいるゲーム冒頭部分というのはちょうどいい場所だなというふうに思いました。体験版では例えば一般的なコマンドバトルが結構ボタン連打で、飽きやすいものになりがちという問題に対して、本作なりのアプローチで、ワンピースの要素をしっかり取り入れて考えて攻略するやりごたえのある戦闘体験を確認していただけるかなというふうに思っています。体験版はですね、最後までクリアすると本編購入時にその地点から再開してプレイできる引き継ぎ機能があります。そのためですね、すでにご予約いただいている方も購入後すぐに続きから遊ぶことができますので、こちらはご安心ください。またですね、プレイボーナスには冒険に役立つアイテムゴールデンデリーというものも配布されますので、本編をですね、プレイする方にもぜひ遊んでいただきたいと思っています。本体験版はですね、ゲーム冒頭部分の内容をできる限りそのまま抜き出しているため、実際にですね、プレイできる内容については違いはありません。ただしですね、RPG とはやっぱり様々な要素を徐々に解放していってエンディングにたどり着くゲームになっていますので、 これまでですね紹介してきた全ての機能が体験版で遊べるわけではありません。またですねこれまで紹介してきたアラバスタですとかウォーターセブンの記憶の世界に関しては体験版以降の内容になっています。体験版以降の要素についてはアラバスタトレーラーですとかウォーターセブントレーラーなどの物語を紹介している映像や、またですねゲームプレイトレーラー等のゲームシステム面を紹介している映像を公式サイト等で確認いただけるようになっておりますので、そちらでですねぜひご覧いただけると嬉しいなと思ってます。ですのでまずはですね体験版で本作の雰囲気を体験していただいて、配信から2日後以降にはですねぜひ皆さん自身で記憶の世界ですとか、あとは本作のですね全容を体験していただきたいと思っています。はい、長い間お待たせしてしまいました本作なんですけれども、発売まであとわずかとなりました。その分ですねお時間をいただいた分、皆様のご期待に応えられる内容になっているというふうに思っておりますので、ぜひですね最後まで楽しんでいただければというふうに思っています。そしてですね発売直前ではあるんですけれども、本作の最新のトレーラーを公開予定となっておりますので、こちらもですねぜひ楽しみにしていただければと思います。本日はありがとうございました。
You should never have come into the city.
Goddamn screamer, he's bringing in more of them.
No going back now. Jesus Christ. Look down.
We're as ready as we're gonna be.
Stage fell, the black metalsmith Mordeth forged a guitar with the power to block the demon from our world. The portal was locked, but Mordeth never came back down from that tower. And the demons stuck here fled into the night. We're going to need new Knights of Thunderfist to stop them. Load up your gear, get your ass to the tower, and grab the Chronocaster first. This won't work if you're dead. You're starting today over.
Game accessibility to me means connection.
That allows everyone to enjoy the stories that we create.
If there wasn't accessibility in gaming, it would be extremely difficult, if not impossible, for people like myself to play.
It's about the games, and it always will be about the games.
For some folks, it means being able to play a game comfortably. For others, it dictates whether that game is going to be able to be played and enjoyed at all.
So playing games was a very personal experience for me because it allowed me to kind of play sports and engage in things that I really couldn't do as a kid.
The greatest part about the new PlayStation controller is it's designed from the ground up to be not standard.
The controller that PlayStation has developed offers the flexibility for the person to figure out how they would like to play and how best suits them during that stage in their life.
Really, this new controller is a toolbox.
You'll be able to layer different buttons. You'll be able to move different buttons around so that you can make sure that you're hitting the right button combinations.
The main thing I really liked was the way you could bridge over two buttons. So when you need to press two buttons at the same time, it was just one.
I'm somebody who needs to lay a controller flat and be able to use more of my hand in order to control any kind of controller.
I was able to finally incorporate my left hand back into gaming, which is something that I hadn't done really successfully since childhood.
To have such a powerhouse partner like Sony take on that venture with this project is truly monumental.
We're really excited to see the impact of the controller on helping to make access to gaming available to many more people.
My dream is to be able to affect accessibility at the platform holder levels. I can't wait to see what the community is going to do with this once they get their hands on it.
This controller is a big part of what it means to create accessibility, and I'm so thankful to be a part of it because it's life-changing, not just for me, but for so many people in the world.
PlayStation.
We took care of the world because no one else would. We thought we could keep everything safe, protect everything that mattered. And we were wrong. What was the difference between the people on the inside or the outside? Neither of them gave a damn about the beings that power our way of life. Trespassers are the same, murdering living creatures for a tiny piece of horn. We are the Caretakers.
Welcome to Elderon, Summoner. Guardians of Elderon is a base builder combat-focused game, and it's free to play. As you play, you gain resources which can be used to create buildings, growing your base into an impressive fortress. Be careful, other players can attack your base. This is why defending it is really important. Scouts, guardians, towers, and traps are working together to defend your territory. Your enemies will regret ever crossing your domain. But your base is not truly your own until you add a personal touch to it. Combine decorations and architectural elements to create unique designs. Now let's head to the battlefield. Equipped with spells and items, you will have to lead your guardians and make your way through the enemy base. Use different strategies to occupy their power cores and hijack their production. You can also go on quests to occupy even more power cores, grab resources, find treasure chests, and go to special locations. See you in 2023, Summoner.
There's some big-time trouble in Knockout City, and this new crew is bad news. It's Bebop and Rocksteady, and they're here to tussle with the Ninja Turtles. They've even brought an army of foot soldiers to take over the streets. Oh man, we can't let Knockout City fall to the Foot Clan. I can't possibly catch dodgeballs with my feet. Hey, check it out. It's those heroes in a half shell. And the Foot Clan don't stand a chance. Looks like they're having a little friendly competition to see who can bruise the most baddies, Knockout City style. In the Foot Clan Clash playlist, 2 pairs of brawlers race to make fools out of the Foot Clan. Fight waves of ninja warriors that grow tougher and smarter. Rack up the most foot soldier damage in the time limit to score a radical victory. But look out, because the foot soldiers are formidable foes. There's even some super mutants in the mix. Complete enough black belt contracts to prove your ninja mastery and brawl as a foot soldier in service of the Shredder. Guess it's kind of thrilling being a villain. You can even brawl as the menacing mutant twosome, Bebop and Rocksteady, with the TMNT Villains Bundle. Better watch your step, cause they're hankering for some turtle soup. Prepare to kick some shell when the TMNT Villains rock Knockout City on January 10.
を痛むかもしれません。
俺の血をすすり盾となるがいい。
よく観察して真似てみてね。
倒す力を。
月の光の下でお眠りなさい。キャッアクアブレイク。それ
あまり恨まんでくれよ。勝ちは俺が守る。行くぞ。作戦通りに行くぞ。て
なーに見てんのよ。それもう我慢できません。はあ、全てを断罪いたします。手あり。
Heretics, you who wander in the dark, lost from the joys of the world once known to men. Many are the reasons to fill your souls with hatred, and few are the reasons to navigate to clear waters and feel the dawning of a new day. I say, embrace it. Embrace the darkness. Let your feet sink into the rotten ground beneath you. Feed the worms of the earth with your sins, and let them feast on your undeserving body. Don't fight it, become one with it, and fulfill the desires of the one true God. There is no way out, no way of fighting it. Just a slow and inevitable path to our doom, to our destiny. Salvation is here. End your struggle and come to our church. It is a safe place for all. All you have to have is faith. We'll do the rest.